Hello, writers and readers. I'm freelance fiction editor Miranda Darrow, here with my weekly video about writing, editing, and the writing life. This month, we've been talking about tropes, especially in romance, and continuing that theme, I'm reviewing the writing craft book, Write True by Jennifer Probst. It is Write True, the bestseller's guide to writing craft and achieving success in the romance industry. So it's aimed at romance authors, but it is a bit about the writing life that may benefit authors of multiple genres. Jennifer Probst's Write True is part writing craft, part career memoir, part pep talk, and it works. As a New York Times bestselling romance author, Probst leans into her real-world experience with warmth, honesty, and actionable advice. This isn't a sterile academic guide. It's more like sitting across from a seasoned author friend who does not sugarcoat the challenges of the writing life, but will remind you of why you started writing in the first place. At its core, Write True argues that the key to long-term success as a romance author, or any author, is truth. Not always in the confessional sense, but in tapping what feels deeply real in your stories and your characters and your writing process. That truth, Probst says, is what connects you with readers, sustains your career, and helps you navigate the turbulence of the publishing world. She's not just telling you to believe in yourself, she offers concrete rituals, mindsets, and exercises to keep writing even when fear feels huge. Number 2, she gives tips on how to pivot when you need to. The publishing landscape changes fast. Probst encourages writers to adapt and shift between self-publishing and traditional publishing and to rethink platform and find sustainable models that actually work for you. The third tip is dialogue that sings. One of the craft-focused chapters digs into how to write dialogue that's fast-moving, emotionally rich, and deeply character-driven. She even gives a dialogue checklist that includes such nuggets as, are the voices distinct, and does each line serve a goal? And of course, to get rid of all that, hello, how are you today? Let's talk about the weather. No, get rid of that. Let's keep it on task. And the fourth one, vivid settings and description. Rather than just writing to fill the space, Probst shows how setting and sensory details can amplify emotion, character, and conflict without slowing your pace. And number 5, character development for the heroes and heroines. Probst teaches how to shape compelling, believable protagonists for romance that means people who feel real, with wants, needs, and fears, but are also intensified in the way that only fiction allows. And also, seeding and building a series. If you want to write more than one book, and most of us do, she walks you how to plant the threads and to build a world and maintain momentum book to book. And marketing and platform, but make it authentic. Platform is not about chasing vanity metrics. Probst suggests creative, honest ways to build connection and how to use marketing tools without betraying your voice or burning out. And tips on how to protect your creative spirit. Perhaps one of her most important messages is don't let the noise drown out the story's voice. She says, if the voices in your head are beginning to drown out your characters' voices, you must protect your creative mind and spirit. That means setting boundaries, preserving your writing time, and defending your craft from the business side. Who this book, Write True by Jennifer Probst, is for? Romance authors, obviously. It's written by romance authors for those navigating the treacherous, exciting, and deeply personal business of writing love stories. Mid-career authors, Probst doesn't just speak to beginners. She offers wisdom on scaling, series building, and sustaining a meaningful career. Hybrid authors, anyone who is or wants to be both traditionally and independently published will benefit from her insights on pivoting in the industry. Craft-obsessed writers, if you love thinking about dialogue, setting, character arcs, and how to build a series, this book is packed with helpful, grounded advice on writing craft. And writers struggling with confidence. Because Probst dives into the emotional toll of writing, she's a steady voice for anyone who's hit a wall or fear of burnout. Here are some memorable quotes and passages that stuck with me. Don't just write, write true. That's the tagline of the book, but it's also a mission statement. It would be an easier, happier world if none of us had to face the harsh realities, but eventually we all will. When it's your turn, remember there will be a light one day, because writing is about hope. One of the most critical things that you need to concentrate on is the book you are writing. Protect your creative mind and spirit. And on growth, she says, easy books are gifts, but the hard books are the ones where we grow. Showing up, sweating, blood, boring perseverance are the keys to a sustained writing career. My verdict. Write True isn't just about writing a book, but about building a sustainable writing life. Probst isn't offering quick hacks or hollow cheerleading. She's sharing the real work, the real cost, and the real magic for a writing career. If you're an author who wants to balance craft and business and your emotional well-being, and if you're ready to lean into your own truth as a storyteller, this book is a roadmap, a pep talk, and a weekly writing journal all in one. Okay, that's our video for this week. I'm freelance fiction editor Miranda Darrow. reminding you to watch this YouTube channel for new videos every week about writing, editing, and the writing life. If you've enjoyed this video, please like, subscribe, and share. This is Miranda Darrow wishing you happy writing.